What's going on, YouTube? Hey, out here today at the beehives. I know my nukes that I split the first of the season that we just checked, I'm hoping to get that video out before this video. All 9 of those have queens, so we're in good shape there. I had 10, but we ended up doing the dump out on the ground because I had one that had a laying worker, so went from 10 to 9, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I got 10 hives here. I know that this little one right there, it doesn't have a queen in it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I may give them a frame of brood today. I may give them a frame of brood and larvae and eggs and see if they'll make a queen. They had a queen, I don't know what happened to her. She was in there and I haven't checked it in a while. I was expecting it to be full of brood, but nothing. So, we're gonna give them some eggs and some larvae and some cap brood. Just see what happens. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know, we'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go through these hives. We're gonna make sure they're all queen right. I think pretty sure the honey flows over here. We got a little rain last night. Might kind of boost things up on clover. There might be a few other flowers that bloom, but for the most part, everything's pretty much almost done. I know that I messed up. I know I didn't get honey out of this hive right here, and I should have. I've only got honey supers on 3 hives, and I should have them on at least 5 here. And I didn't have the equipment, and so I didn't get. I got it all ordered. I got it all built. I've got it all now, but it flows over. So probably go ahead and put them on there. Let them just draw out wax and frames, whatever honey they make. I may freeze it, feed it to the feed it to my splits next year. But that's about it. We're gonna go through these hives here and just kind of take a quick glance to make sure they're all queen right. If I see something cool, I'll show you. For the most part, I'm gonna speed it up. I'm already at 3 minutes, so we're gonna go in here. That's a heck of an intro. I wanna make this real quick. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna show you one thing, because I don't know if I've showed anybody how I light my smoker. We're gonna use smoke today. I don't feel like messing with the bees all over me today, so. I filled this full of pine straw. I'll get my lighter out. So, to heck with lighting it with a match or anything, we're gonna flame it straight up. We're gonna flame it. I don't usually use smoke. I don't much care for it. I don't want to try making my bees think there's a forest fire in their hive, but there's a blowhole right here. It's that simple, especially with the torch. Kind of puff a little smoke and a little air into it real slow, but it's lit. I'll keep it handy in case it goes out. All right, so let's go over here and we'll start with putting this box on. We'll see if there's any honey in that thing. It doesn't have a queen. Probably won't even mess with this. I'm gonna have to go buy a queen if not. I always work my hives from the back. And let me just kind of explain to you why. If you're a new beekeeper, if you're trying to learn beekeeping, these bees, they're coming and going right here. So if I stand right here and I'm working on this hive, the bees can't get in. I mean, they can get around me. That makes them work harder. But if I stand here for a while, there's gonna be a pile of bees pile up behind me, and they're just gonna kind of hang out. So there's kind of a few hanging here right now already, just from standing there. Yeah, there goes a bunch, they just went in. So you're kind of blocking them from going in their hole. I always work them from the back side. or the side, either one. This one's the one we're gonna go into first. I want to get y'all up here close. I just gave them a little puff of smoke up underneath the hive. You can hear them, they're roaring now. I just set that box down right here. This looks like honey. Looks like honey here. We're gonna move it up to the top box. I'll just keep adding honey to the top. They can build out more comb and make more room to build. And I'll just end up pulling this honey late. We got eggs. This ain't good. That's all honey. We got another laying worker. I guess the queen didn't make it back from her mating flight. Oh, shoot. Yep, this sucks. All right, so I called my, well, I guess he's kind of my mentor, Bob, the guy that I bought the queen bees from. We got another laying worker, but this hive's bigger, so it sucks. This is my fault again. That's what happens whenever you don't pay enough attention to. I thought these hives were all good, so apparently it's this one wasn't. They had queen cells. Apparently she didn't make it back from her mating flight. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in the hive next to it. I'm gonna pull out some, I'm gonna make sure it's queen right, which it better be. If it's not, I'm gonna be mad. And we're going to take and put some eggs over in this hive and see if they'll build a queen. And he said to do that for 3 weeks, just keep adding eggs every 3 weeks. And eventually they should make a queen. He said by the 3rd week, I should be able to actually add a mated queen. And that's probably what I'll do. So, and that, adding the 3, I've got plenty of hives here. It won't hurt to steal a frame of eggs from them. So that's what we're gonna do. That is a bunch of honey. Here's as many bees in here as I'd like to see. They even have a queen hive around this place. Okay, I got hot. Had to get some water. I want to show y'all what's going on. I turned the camera off. I pulled 5 frames. That's full frames of honey. Also, I had 2 hives sitting right here, right next to each other. This is one that's left. Merged them 2 together. They're both queenless. I took a frame of eggs out of this one, put it in this one. I'm gonna have to do that for 3 weeks. Keep putting them in there. They got laying workers and plenty of bees in there, so I'm gonna have to just keep adding frames, and then I'll introduce a queen to them. I gotta get this back in this hive. We're gonna pull some honey out of this. So my quick video turned into a not so quick video, and it also turned into a video that it was just too much to film. But I'm gonna pull some honey. I've already pulled those 5 out of this hive. I'm gonna pull some more. So that's all honey. All right, so that was a lot. I've been out here for a while. I videoed it all. I'm gonna go through and find some of the interesting stuff, and I'll make a video out of it. But what we've learned today, and I was going to actually do something where it was kind of instructional today. I didn't expect to have 2 laying worker hives, and I knew I had one little nuke that was queenless. So I merged all 3 of those together. I didn't video it. I just put all the bees together. I took all the good frames that they had drawn out, and I made them all one big hive. And I checked in on them. They're all doing good. so hot. So I put some eggs from a good hive, some eggs, and it was just straight eggs. Leave me alone, bee. Anyways, I put it in there. My mentor said to put it in there for 3 days, or not 3 days, but 3 weeks. I think what'll end up happening is that laying worker will end up dying because they only have like a 28-day lifespan. So she's laying, and then she's already at least 16 to 20 days old. So she's only got like another couple weeks of life left. So we'll put some brood and some larvae, and we'll just keep putting it in there because I made a pretty big hive out of it. And eventually they'll build their own queen. When they build their own queen, I have a queen at my house that I have been, Bumblebee Junction, I've got one trying. So I got a hive at the house that's got a queen. She's laying really well. I'll take her out of that and I'll come introduce her to this hive once I can do that. But until then, we gotta wait till this laying worker issue is resolved. But that's all I got today. If you guys got any questions, just be sure and ask me in the bottom. If you got a video you want to see me do, let me know. And I'll do an instructional video on just that, instead of me just coming out here, getting in my hives, and you guys watching. Because I know that you're not really learning anything too much from it, but I wanted to do a video and show kind of like a beginning beekeeper, or someone that's thinking about getting bees that doesn't have bees yet, just what to look for whenever you get into a hive. So I'll do that. I'm going to do that. But I got to make sure all my hives are in good shape before I go do that. And I think we're good now. So got 9 hives at the other farm. They're all good. And I've got, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hives here that are all good. 7 of the 8 have queens. 1's loaded with bees without a queen, and that's the one I merged all the bees together. So we'll see what happens. Never know. It's a learning experience. It's my 3rd year of beekeeping. Nobody taught me. I learned everything off YouTube, off you guys. So I learn something new every year. Maybe I can teach you guys something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's all I got. Till next time, don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and we'll see you on the next video. You guys have a good one.